Wedding right there.
Oh my goodness! So
just ahead of election night.
Yeah, the trust issues. I don't know. We will be continuing to report on this as details develop.
Speaking of details, tomorrow sweaty voting, and then blessed again by another cold front late week, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, Powerball issues. I don't have a solution for that.
I don't want to get involved in that at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Hands off, hands off. But for these warm temperatures that we're going to see not only for Election Day, but the next 2 days after Election Day, well, we do have a solution. It's a cold front on the way. But let's talk about subtropical storm Nicole. And again, yeah, it's kind of just a spin, if you will, in the Atlantic Ocean with a few thunderstorms right now. I'm really not impressed with the structure of this storm, but it has shown at least some signs of trying to strengthen. And National Hurricane Center says it will move into a more favorable environment overnight, which does mean it could very well strengthen as it gets a little closer to the Florida coast. 45-mile-per-hour winds. And there's your forecast strength. Look at that, all the way up to 70 by early Wednesday morning. By early Thursday morning, it's moving inland in Florida, and eventually it's going to make a hard right-hand turn into parts of the Carolinas, bringing them a soaker of a rainfall. Warm fronts moved off to the north, and as a result, we've really seen an influx of that Gulf moisture, and that's where you found your humidity and even a few showers this morning. Look at this over Lake Tawakoni, which I know several people said that they needed the rain there. In Rains County, of course, 2 to 4 inches of rain picked up, and then southern Hunt County, we saw almost 3 to 4 near West Tawakoni. Here were your high temperatures today, folks. It was warm. It was much warmer than what we tend to see. Look at Lufkin. 87 today, 84 in Nacogdoches, it was 85 in Henderson. Those temps have come down now. We're now in the 60s and 70s, probably only falling into the middle to upper 60s overnight. But there's your Gulf moisture, upper 60s, lower 70s for those dew points. So those dew points are definitely on the high side. Because our humidity is so high, I only have our low at about 69 degrees, a few clouds around, and then as we look at your Election Day forecast, folks, it's going to be warm and humid, so prepare for that. 70s through noontime, and if you're voting after work tomorrow, look for those temperatures all the way in the lower 80s, and you factor in the humidity, it likely feels like you are at around 85, maybe even feeling like 86 degrees tomorrow, but it's better than 106, right? And the good news is precipitation over the next 6 to 10 days, that puts you to next Sunday towards next Thursday. It does look like more rain will be a possibility, and the average high for this time of year is going to be in the upper 60s by that point, and it looks like that big cold front that we are expecting on Thursday will drop those high temperatures in the 50s, and those lows are anticipated to be in the 30s. Next 7, temperatures in the 80s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We got a shower or two around Friday, and then the bottom falls out with those temperatures, which I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to. Some, maybe not so much. Highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s starting this weekend. And Deep East Texas, similar trend, 80s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, with chilly conditions setting up this weekend. Neil, Casey?
Carson, thank you.